Oh, welcome back. So this is one of those little, I guess, technical how-tos. Some of you will enjoy this kind of thing. Some of you, this is not what you need, so you can skip right over it. But I've painted a lot of American flags in my day, and I've got a little bit of a trick for doing it. First of all, let me indicate that I failed to do this in the acrylic underpainting stage, which I would have preferred that I had remembered, but it doesn't matter, I can get by. What I've done is just scumbled in some dirty red and some dirty blue. So you can already see where the flag is going to be. And of course, the American flag is a bunch of stripes and then a field of stars. The stripes are usually the more challenging of the two parts. In this next stage, I can either do the red stripes or the white stripes next. And I've decided here I'm mixing up a little bit of medium, mid-tone, warm gray. Okay, now I have to decide how much wind there is downtown this day by how energetic I make the variation of the stripes. I'm going to go, I think, this way. I can change my mind if I don't like it. But here's the main thing I want you to see what I'm doing right now. This is a dirty gray, warm gray, little slight hint of brownish yellow in it. But the main point is that it is not, well, certainly not white, certainly not a very bright gray at all, mid-tone, okay? So let me look at that and see if, can I believe that that's a flag? I think I can. Okay. Now, I think without even cleaning my brush, I'm going to use the same brush, dip it in what looks to me like a Scarlet Lake, but it's a dirty Scarlet Lake because I was doing it with a dirty brush, right? And come back and basically do the red stripes. I haven't gotten into the tricky part yet. So far, it looks like I'm doing what every other person does when they paint a very, forgive me, lousy American flag. That is, the painting is lousy. They paint red and white stripes. There's the rub. There's the mistake. That at the moment, it looks like I'm doing the same thing. Trust me, I'm not. Again, the key word is this is a dirty white and a dirty red. Not bright, not clean, and so on. Now, where do I want that? You know, I think I want this. I changed my mind slightly here. I think I want this flag to be on this side of that awning. Okay. Now, I'm going to stick with red. I'm going to pick up, definitely some Scarlet Lake and some titanium white on this brush. So now, and a little bit of orange. So now I'm mixing up a bright, clean red, very clean, where I've been using dirty. Now I'm doing clean red, right? And the mistake here would be to trace over all these stripes I've just done. Now, you know what? I forgot to do these. There should be a few, just a little bit showing up here. A little bit of the red on the other side of that awning. Okay, good enough. Now, it would be a mistake to retrace. What I want to do is think about don't think too hard, but think about where the light would be hitting these stripes. And now, instead of painting stripes, it'd be more accurate to say I'm painting elongated dots or dashes, not stripes. You see, I'm not going very long. They're pretty short, and I'm thinking about the light coming from this side. Yeah, I'm going to stop there. That might be enough. I'm liking the shape of this brush so much. It's a cheap brush, but it's got a nice shape to it right now. I'm going to keep on using it for the moment. And now go to the white. So you see, I just did a row of dashes down this side of the flag and a row up here. Well, I'm changing my mind. Decided I should have put a little bit up here. I keep forgetting those stripes, don't I? Okay, hang on. Let me fix my music for a second. I don't have permission to broadcast that song that was coming on. But I do have permission to broadcast the next hour of music. There we go. Okay, back to white now. So I'm going to mix up a cleaner, not quite perfect, but cleaner white, brighter white than I had earlier. And here's the key concept. Wherever I have those bits of clean red stripes, in between those, yes, I'm going to put bits of clean. Again, to use the word stripe would be, hey, look at me, I'm holding my brush, by the way, in the manner that I told you I hardly ever hold it. But it's rare enough that it's worth pointing out. Now back to, by the way, yes, I'm painting with my left hand and I'm right-handed. One way to help keep me from getting too uptight with this. So again, wherever I have the red, the bright red dashes of paint, in between those red dashes, I put the cleaner white dashes. Thereby giving the impression of the feeling of adding another wrinkle in the flag right there. Giving the impression, going back to dirty white here for a minute. So when I added this down here, I needed to, when I added these red stripes down here, I need to come back and do some white stuff in between them. So that's the main thing, really. I can fiddle with this a little bit, but the main concept is do an underpainting in dirty colors, then come back with brighter colors, and do the dashes of bright red and dashes of bright white in the same row. I'm going to do down here. My flag needs another row of bright stuff down here. You'll be able to see this principle perhaps a little bit better down here. Yeah, so you see the undulation now. It gives the impression of a fabric that's moving. Let me do a little bit real quickly up here in the field of stars. Same principle. Dirty white to indicate just a few stars. Unless you're doing a close-up of the flag, only a few of those stars really should show up. And now, let me clean off a dirty brush real quickly and mix up a brighter. So I did an underpainting with a dirty blue. Now I'm coming back with a cleaner blue, cleaner, brighter, lighter blue, and painting near the bright stripes. Wherever there's bright stripes, then there should be bright blue, and painting near the bright stars. Wherever there's bright stars, there should be bright blue, and vice versa. And now that I've done some bright blue, I can come back, because now I know where the brightness is. In other words, it's fabric, right? So wherever the sun is hitting the stars, it's also hitting the blue field. Wherever the blue field is in shadow, then the stars are also in shadow. So the stars and the blue are either bright together or dull together. Same thing with the stripes. The stuff that's red and white, if it's dull white, it's dull red. If it's bright red, it's bright white. Did I say that right? I think I did. Okay, that's good enough. Hope that's fun. Let me turn you around just for a second and see if anybody left a comment. Okay, I hope I'm good. Let me turn you around. Any comments? Maybe not. This is a short one. Toby, interesting. Such an interesting surface in this paint. Thank you, Toby. Appreciate it. Yeah, it is. I'm going to turn you guys around one more time and give you a more full view of the painting. I'm nearly finished. Just a few details, a little bit to do on those wreaths, a little bit of light in the background, a little bit of detail on the people, and I'll be all done. Thanks so much for watching. I'll be back, I hope soon, maybe tomorrow. Thank you so much. Bye-bye.